nice to have you here with me now. Thank you for joining. Press the rest of the world away. Just push it out of your mind. Just be right here, right now. In gratitude for the beautiful day, beautiful practice of yoga. And it is a practice. We're never going to get to that spot where we're just done. Always practicing. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhaling it all the way out. Lacing those fingers tightly together and then press the palms away. Roll that spine back behind you, chin in towards your body. Turn and look towards your fingers as you inhale all the way up towards that sky. Beautiful trees. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. And then roll that chin down towards that body. Keep drawing those elbows in towards the ears. Release that head into that center. Right away, we're going into a spinal twist. Go easy here. We're not warmed up yet, but just a gentle spinal twist. Right hand comes to the outside of that left knee. Roll that left shoulder back and look over your left shoulder. Breathe in and out. Inhaling those palms back up towards the sky and back down into the opposite side. Spinal twist, left hand to the outside of that right knee, right hand along that center line of the toes. Tall through the spine. Breathe in. Exhale to roll that right shoulder back. Look back over that right shoulder. Breathe in and out. From here, we're going to inhale both palms back into that center. Allow yourself to hinge at the hips, bringing yourself down to that ground. Walk the palms out a little bit further as you begin to lower your forehead towards that ground. Maybe you make it there and maybe you don't. Breathing into that spine, exhaling into that chest to lower the body down just a little bit further. Pressing both palms strongly into that ground. Separate your fingers. Inhale to rise up to all fours here, separating the knees about hip width apart. Go ahead, inhale up into your cat stretch, rounding that spine all the way up. And as you exhale, drop the belly down. Eyes look up, roll your shoulders back, tailbone curls up into cow. Let's just do that 2 more times. Body and breath together. Inhaling up into cat. Exhaling, beautiful flow here. And then again, inhale all the way up. And exhaling down into your cow. All right, center neutral, tabletop position, right into threading the needle. Left hand strong against the ground. Right hand inhales up. As you exhale, scoop all the way through till you can't go any further. Right shoulder comes down, head goes down. Option here to lift that left leg up. You don't have to, you may want to. Up to you. Either way, inhale that left arm up towards that sky. Breathing here. Another breath in. Exhale that left hand down, left knee down. Release that right arm out. Just switching sides, right palm down strong as those fingers separate wide. Inhale that left arm up, look towards your left thumb. Threading the needle here, scoop it all the way through. Keep going all the way. And then left shoulder rise down to that ground. Option to lift up through that right leg here. Either way, I want you to inhale that right palm up towards that sky. Breathe here. And release that right palm to the ground, right knee to that ground, left palm back to center tabletop pose, walking the palms back to those knees. Lift the knees off the ground into our squatting position. You know it's one of my favorites. Your hips sitting back on your heels. Not necessarily one of my favorites, but I do like to do this because it's not something we normally would do in our everyday. So beneficial for you, especially that digestive system. Also calls into play some balance moves, but Most people do not like to do this pose. And when you do not like it, it usually means you need it. So we're going to do it. We are doing it. All right, keep your heels lifted. We're going to slowly stand back up. And then release those heels down to that ground. Rounded sensation. Roll those thumbs back. Inhale the palms up towards that sky. Down in towards our heart center. Breathe. Inhale the palms up. As you exhale, arms go out. Come right along the sides here as I bend my knees in right into chair pose. Thumbs reach all the way up. And I'm going to reach away from something I can barely even almost touch. Tailbone curls under, knees bend, chair pose here. Eyes are looking towards your thumb. Inhaling this up. Exhale out and over, forward fold. Right away, bend those knees, palms to the ground. Step back into your plank position. Shoulders are right over those wrists. We'll inhale this up and back into your downward facing dog. Make sure your heels are flared out. Toes are flared in. Slight angle on the feet. Start releasing that right knee in, left heel down. And then just switching sides, left knee in, right heel down. 2 more times. We're going to draw that right knee in, left heel down, reverse. And last time, right knee in, especially through that inner left heel. Try to feel that against that ground if you can, or pushing down. And then switch sides, last time with that right heel down, left knee in. Going into that full expression now, both heels will lift up, tailbone curls up, palms push strong. Notice my head rolls in towards that mat more. Chest pulls in towards my knees. I'm going to breathe in. And as I exhale to the full expression, both heels come down towards that ground. Breathe here. Release your head. Make sure it's loose. Shake it yes, shake it no. Inhaling that right leg up towards the sky. Down dog split. Bending that right knee. Open that right hip towards the sky. Look underneath that right arm here. Breathe in. Exhale that right leg back into that centrist position. And as you draw that knee in towards your nose in towards your knee here. Inhale that back. Down dog split. And right away, bring that forward into your runner's stretch. Nice flow. Or however you're going to get here is fine, honestly. Don't judge, right? We judge ourselves so hard so often. Bring that left knee down. Right hand comes to that big toe side of the foot. Bringing that right knee right alongside of my right shoulder here. They're hugging here. Don't allow it out like that. Bring it in, all right? Option to lower down on those elbows. How are you feeling today? This might not be where you are today. If not, bring it back up to those palms, right? Like I was saying before, we judge ourselves so harshly all the time. Those negative words have no spot in this life. We're meant for joy. We are meant for joy, people. I can't tell that to people enough. All right, we released out of that while I was talking about that joy. Lifting up through that left knee here. We're going to take that left foot forward, right foot comes back into our runner stretch. All righty, settle back down into that right heel if you can. Relax the shoulders. Right knee comes down. Left hand to that big toe side of the foot. Again, staying here if you care to. Or lower down onto those elbows. Where is it you're feeling today? I'm feeling this today. I like the fact that my left knee's hugging into my left shoulder. Try to keep that going there. Alrighty, releasing that back to my palms to the ground. My left hand is going to return back to that mat. I'm going to rise up off my right knee and release my left leg back into down dog split. I did not forget about this side. Press your palms strong into that ground. Shake your head, yes. Bend your left knee. Roll your left hip up towards the sky as you look underneath that left underarm here. And then release that back into the center. Draw that knee in towards your nose. Nice tight tuck here. Inhale that up. Exhale that left leg down to that ground. We'll walk both feet forward here. Once you get to those palms, roll the spine up towards that sky. Roll the shoulders, roll the thumbs back. Inhale the palms all the way up towards that sky. Down in towards the heart center from here. We're going right into our yoga flu shot, eagle's pose. So here we go. I love to do it this time of year with the flu season coming upon us and all that, because it definitely does work through so many lymph nodes. So keep that in mind. It's the one pose in yoga that at least I can think of where we want everything to squeeze in. Usually we say soften and release it out. Nope, not this one. This one squeezes everything in. So we're gonna go for it. Left leg stays down, bends the knee. Right leg lifts out, crosses over, inner thighs, squeeze so tight. Wrapping that right leg around that left leg like a grapevine around a tree. So appropriate out here. All right, left elbow comes up, crosses right in line center. Right elbow right underneath that left, and then crosses over. So the palms hopefully touch. If not, no big deal, as close as you can do. Right along that center line of your nose. Deep breath in as you exhale. Everything squeezes here. Elbows press into that body. Elbows squeezing strong into the body. I just said underarms squeeze into the body as well. Pressing strong. Palms press together. Inner thighs squeeze. That foot is wrapping as tightly as you can around that left leg here. And then the option here is to fold into it, pressing those elbows into that belly if you care to. Breathing, squeezing. Knowing that this is so beneficial for the insides of our bodies. The yoga flu shot. And then slowly, gracefully coming out as you do, lift up through those elbows. We're not done yet. And then gracefully releasing that all the way out, down into the heart center, and breathe. That's better than a flu shot if you ask me. I do not like shots. I'd much rather do that all day long than get a shot. So there's my take on it. Okay, here we go. Right leg comes down, bending at the knee. Left leg goes out gracefully. Bringing those inner thighs together as that left inner thigh squeezes into that right. Wrap that left leg around that right leg. Right arm comes out to the side, crosses over into that center. Left elbow under, wraps around. Breathe in. Exhale, press those elbows in. Squeeze the inner thighs. Underarm squeeze in. That foot is squeezing, trying to wrap around your calf if you can get it there. Option to fold and bring it all into that tightly squeezed position. Breathe. Alrighty, and then gracefully lifting this out. Elbows continue to lift and squeeze. Come on, come on. Lift, 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 lift. And then releasing that all the way out gracefully down in towards the heart center. Alrighty. From here, I am almost at 15 minutes. So my suggestion would be, if you want a quick flow, to do this all over again, or else go down into a 10-minute Shavasana. And it's a quick 25-minute yoga practice that you have nailed. All right, everybody, be well, and keep being joyful. Don't let those negative thoughts get to you. Push them away, fill it with joy. Namaste from New Jersey, Livingston, New Jersey.